So there is a difference between practice and the game. If you've ever played a sport, you know this. There's a difference between training and stepping up to the starting line. I want to welcome you to this week's staff video update. We are approaching the starting line. In some ways, it's like we've walked into the stadium for warm-ups. You're starting to feel the anticipation of this. What was excitement and like, okay, the fall is coming. We've been talking about this over the summer. What was training and leveling up is now time to put into practice. And so you're probably feeling the excitement shift from excitement to maybe a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress. I mean, think about it. From now until at the movies, we are projected to grow by 40% at our weekend service. That's a huge amount. That's almost like not quite doubling, but he was like, that's a huge amount of growth. So if you're feeling it, I think leaning into this series is God's timing for us. That's right. If you didn't get a chance to sit through Barb's message, I would love for you to sit through that. Watch it, spend a little bit of time, go onto our app and review, take notes, and ask God, what strength are you trying to build in me for this season of stress? In fact, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how stress can actually be our friend. That's right. It's not our enemy. It's an opportunity. And so that's what we're stepping into this weekend. And I think this series is going to help install in us and in our church some helpful spiritual practices that will really guide us into the kind of ministry season ahead. And I mean, we have a lot to celebrate. Barb's book being launched, Barb's series. I know she's pumped about that. 37 baptisms this last weekend. We're seeing weekend attendance growth as we kind of normally do, August into September. Online audience and engagement is going up. There is a lot. And the launch of the Findlay campus is just a couple weeks away. And so all of this, man, what a privilege it is that God continues to use this place to introduce people to Jesus and the life-changing adventure with him. And I'm thankful for all of you. And so this is a quick reminder to lean into the content that we're kind of walking through at the weekend. If you haven't picked up Barb's book, it is full of spiritual practices, kind of a rewrapping of the spiritual disciplines in ways that I just found insightful and fun to read. And then, so lean into that, and then make sure next week you're at the staff meeting at the Findlay campus. Tuesday the 17th, we will be helping the Findlay campus move from the movie theater over to our new permanent location. And so we'll have a staff meeting together. I think there's a little food provided, and then we'll work together to help start the launch of that in a fun way. It'll be fun to be down there with all of you. So that's it. That's it for today. And excited to see what God does next in our church, through you in this ministry season.